Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Chillin' with Allie. 8:15 a.m. Oh, 8:15 p.m. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands. Feel like you've been searching for an answer. You've been searching for clarity on something for a long time. All of a sudden, you start switching up your patterns and routines. It works for you. I'm hearing it work good as fuck. Okay. But it works. It's like you're doing a chant or a mantra to yourself, and it's building the momentum of the energy that you need, and it's working. Two of Wands and a Ten of Swords. Yeah, you ready. The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I feel like your anxiety for shit starting to drop. I feel like at first something seemed real life or death, or it seemed so critical, or just like a complete loss or ending. I feel like you're starting to heal from that, and now I feel like you're focusing the energies. You're focusing not really your anger, but I feel like you're focusing the energies because now you have a solution. It seems like that Ten of Swords, I don't know. I feel like out of that Ten of Swords, you find an answer. Like you find the answer to what you're looking for when you're down. Like you down bad. Like that's when you crying like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I'm just tired of this shit though. So I want to change. Like I can't even sleep for real. I'm so fucking stressed out. Like I'm getting 2 hours worth of sleep a week type shit. I'm so stressed out. It seems like you're in that type of energy, or when you get in that energy, or I don't know, maybe you're coming out of it. I don't know, but you get the answer that you're looking for damn sure. You get a download, or it just clicks. It's just clear. You get clarity. You just know what to do, and I feel like you scared the hell out of me. I feel like you know what to do, and you just kind of like run with it. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, or Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, because what the fuck I just say? Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you definitely you figure it out. Whatever this is, it's like, and it's been a long time coming because you've been trying to figure out. It's like, what the fuck is the answer to the problem? Like, what the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Justice with the Temperance. I feel like you've been searching for this answer for so long, and then it finally comes to you. Like, you finally understand it. It just clicks. That could be at a time of like super frustration, or that could be at a time where you just purge your energy and you just like, yeah, I'm fucking done with da 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 da. Fuck all that. You get down to that energy, and all of a sudden I feel like shit just starts to click because now you're in the right mindset. I feel like you're putting yourself back on track. To get off track for you mentally, you have to be thrown off before you can physically throw everything else off. Your mind has to be fucked up for you to be absent-minded and just start making any type of decisions that just start fucking shit up. What's this? Feel like you're thinking again. You're back on track. Everything's starting to make sense to you. And if it doesn't, Page of Swords, if it doesn't, then you're figuring out what doesn't make sense and why. Only if it's in your way. this doesn't work anymore, so I'm gonna troubleshoot by myself. I'm not about to take anything to the service desk, to the help desk. I'm going to figure it out by myself first. Maybe it's a solution I can figure out on my own. Maybe I don't need to go anywhere. Chariot in the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you have a solution that you can figure out literally on your own. You don't need to go anywhere to figure it out. Or you don't need to go anywhere to do it or to figure it out or to get this accomplished. What's this? Whatever that means to you. Yeah, the Death and the Devil. I feel like you simply need to put these fears, frustrations, and anxieties to rest. And when you get that way, whatever it is that you're going for, when you get all anxious and shit, I feel like that's the perfect time to put that energy into whatever you're working on to make sure that you go to the next level comfortably, to make sure you get whatever this is comfortably. You start getting anxious. Lord, I just want such and such. I think that's perfect time for you to go ahead and start planning out what else you want. Two of Wands, that's the planning stage. Go ahead and start planning that out. Like, what else you want? Page or Queen of Swords. Like, you know what to do. Page of Swords, your mind flows for a reason. You're very smart. You come up with unlimited ideas. You just figuring things out left and right. You having light bulb moments left and right. You know what to do. But it's not until either you get to a certain point of like frustration and it's just like you gotta get down to the this is like fuck it. Let me just again, I give the candy in the bag example. You drop candy in the bag by accident. Do you take everything out of the bag individually? You drop candy in the bag. Do you pour everything out of the bag and then put everything back in that's supposed to go back in? Or do you leave everything in the bag and then individually go in and try to take the pieces out? Because I think that was the problem. I think you kept trying to keep things the way that they were and then just do the cleanup on the outside when you were supposed to just restructure the whole fucking thing. And I feel like you finally restructured this shit. So it doesn't feel the same because it's not the same. You not picking the jelly beans out of the fucking bag anymore. You've taken everything out of the bag because you've realized I'm not eating that shit. So I might as well dump this shit out, throw it away. Now I can make sure that all of the candy's out of the bag anyway. I ain't even got to worry about it. I wonder if it's some still in there. I know it's all out because I made sure of it. Then I strategically put everything back in place. What's this? Ace of Swords. What's the card behind it? Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. You figured out that something is worth dismantling and restructuring. Why? Because you can do whatever the fuck you want to. Put your hands on it. How do you want to restructure it? It's like something was given to you. So you just take the visual. You was given a book bag with notebooks and all this other shit in there. And then, okay, cool. Some little school supplies. Okay, cool. You drop jelly beans in the bottom. Whether you decide to eat the jelly beans or not is not even remotely the fucking point. How you decide to go about taking the jelly beans out of the bag is the exact problem. If you decide to take the jelly beans out at all, some of you are like, fuck it, I just leave the jelly beans in there. Fuck it. Do you leave the jelly beans in the bag? Do you pour everything out of the bag and strategically put it back in? Or do you leave everything in the bag and try to do cleanup around everything that's already in the bag? Because really, the option is supposed to be option 2. The second one, option B. You're supposed to take everything out, restructure, put it back in strategically. That way, you placed everything the way you wanted it to be in there. You see how being lazy had you doing the same cycles over and over and over and over? Because you simply was like, fuck it, I just reach in and take all the jelly beans out. No. Nine of Cups, you finally figured it out. The Hangman, the fucking Temperance. After all this time, your motherfucking ass had a change in perspective. You finally figured it out. You finally figured the big formula out. Take all this shit out and restructure it. Start over completely. Take all of that shit out the bag. Make sure that the bag is clean. Make sure there's no candy in the bottom of the bag. Anywhere. And then put all of your books back in the bag. That was the simple instruction that yo late bloomed ass didn't really catch on to it. That's okay. Because the Fool and the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Cups, that means that the whole way through you learned a lot more valuable lessons than you. It's not really more than you were supposed to. You learned what you were supposed to learn, but you being you learned some shit a little faster than you had to. I'll put it that way. That's not a bad thing though. It's just a lot of other people didn't have to do that. But you're not a lot of other people, so what are we really saying here? What's this? Now I want jelly beans. Great. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. You finally figured this out. It's just you finally figured it out. I feel like you figured out a many of things too. Like, it's like, okay, well, before it seems like you're focused on one problem at a time, and then, okay, clear this, but then this might come attached to this, so I gotta clear this. Once I clear this, okay, cool. Fuck. Now I got this problem. Okay. Before you know it, before you clear problem 2, you got another 5 fucking handful of problems on your hands. The reason why is because you did not pick the simple fucking formula and solution. What does not need to be around you and your shit? Think that's the big point niggas is missing here. 12-12. What does not need to be around you and your shit? That means people, persons, places, and things. What are you doing? Who are you around? Who are you watching, listening to, kicking it with, sleeping with, gossiping with, working for? What the fuck are you doing that you need to get away from? What's not healthy? Well, we know you're the solution. So what you got going on? What's your mental hit info? You finally figured it out though. And because you did, life as you know it gets 10 of Cups. Life as you know it gets so much better. 10 of Cups in the fucking sun. That's because you have a completely different understanding about life now. The fuck? You understand life so much more differently now. What's this? So whatever this is that happened, that took place, that needed to go down, you needed that shit. Now you're moving forward, clean, clear, health. Everything is just perfect. 8 of Wands is like you just catapult right to the top. What's this? And if it's not like, okay, here's the thing. The top is depending on who you, like, what is the top to you? Where are you trying to get to? Is that the top to you in this phase? That's not the top. Is that the top in this phase? Is that, what you've been looking for? Yeah, you finally figured it out. Now everything just seems to move faster. That's because, well, when you know 98% of the test, but this 2% is like, I don't understand these 2 problems, man. Like, the test is heavy enough to where each problem is a whole percent. Like, you got 100 problems and you can clear 98 of them, but the last 2 is really giving you trouble. And it seems like you kept going through something over and over. Like, you keep hitting. You're like, I cannot hit 100%. What the fuck? Why I keep getting this close to everything to be fucked up? What is going on? I feel like you finally figured it out. You just finally was like, you know what? Instead of focusing on is it A, B, C, or D, let me just see what let me really focus on what the problem is. And let me try to figure out what the solution is. So anytime I got this problem, what is the solution? What formula do you use to get the answer to this? And you figured it out, and I feel like you kept hitting the weak point over and over and over until you figure it out. So something runs until you figure it out. Because the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you definitely figure something out. Two of Pentacles, and it's been a long time coming. Life is, you just double up in life. You just get so amazing. You gonna feel like it's all worth it. It's like, man, you ever been doing something and it just stress you the fuck out completely? I'm talking like, whoa, like that shit stress you the fuck out. And then it's like you wake up the next day, or not the next day, but you figure this out, and then it's just like, man, like, I ain't even gonna lie, that shit was worth it. I'll fuck around and do that shit again. Like, the solution is so good that you like, I ain't even gonna lie, I could fuck around and do that shit again. Like, I wouldn't want to, but hey, I finally figured it out. So I mean, yeah, you feel totally different about life in general once you figure out what your big two fucking problems have been. You finally figure it out. You finally figure that shit the fuck out. What's this? Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Or no, Ten of Wands. You've been after whatever this is for a long ass time. You finally figure it out. I don't think that the solution is really simple at all. I feel like you can do it with no effort. I feel like it's not simple though. I feel like you can do it because it's what you do. It's something that's in your territory, but I don't think it's simple at all. I think you really be going through some shit, and I feel like with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, I feel like you got somebody that's gonna come in and kind of match your energy. Maybe it could be a partner, or this could be somebody that you end up dealing with. But I feel like they even out your energy though. This could fuck around, be a best friend or something, but they even out your energy. Like when you start to get real tweaky, they can level the playing field and shit again. Like, all right, you bugging, so let me get your mental back on track. The fuck is your problem? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so somebody to help where you get stuck is somebody to help. Literally the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. Where you get stuck, you now have somebody that has like ideas or different ways to motivate you, or like that type of shit. Different ways to keep you moving forward. This is somebody that's literally just there to add to you. But yeah, it looks like great things are right on the horizon, but you come into contact with a partner, or you partner up with somebody, and it's not necessarily to say like if you doing something they got a hand in it. It's just their energy, or them being around, or them being a part of this, or you doing something with them, whatever it is. That's where success is also coming from. You want to go far, you want to go fast, go alone, go far, go together. You don't went fast enough. So how about we mix your speed with, a partner? So now you do your thing. That be the lookout or something. I don't know. Yeah, the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. You're coming into union or into collaboration with somebody else, because it's easier when you have somebody to like bounce ideas and energy off of, and then everything stay cool and level. I'll be right back.